Look, it's JAYMOORE, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we don't stretch the views. Weekly commentary on the shows you can stream. From sports to shoes, reviews, we the best in the city. It's JAYMOORE Reviews. Now get in tune. It's JAYMOORE Reviews. Now get in tune, get in tune, get in tune, get in tune, look.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the first reaction to Snowfall Season 5, Episode 5. Man, it done knocked my hat sideways. Almost knocked it off. The episode was so good. It was probably the best episode of the season. One of the best episodes that Snowfall's had. Man, it just had everything. The drama, the action, the suspense, the storyline. I mean, excellent episode, and I can't wait to get into it. As always, I'm going to give you my first reaction after watching the episode, tell you what I liked, what I didn't like about the episode, and then I'm going to give it the patented Mosco where I rate the episode. So stay tuned. And of course, don't forget to put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS to get entered into the channel giveaway for today. Now, let's get into it. Let me get to a couple of, the comments. What's up, Karen? How you doing? Appreciate you. D Weave said episode was fire. I agree. He put the 4 flames. That's a 4-alarm fire right there. I don't blame you, man. It was fire. Kendall, hey Jay, just watched Snowfall. The episode was fire. Yes, it was. Excellent episode. This show, man, this is what TV shows is all about. I definitely enjoyed this episode, this show. Shout out to D Renee, who unfortunately missed the episode, but still decided to come. I hope I don't spoil it for you, because this was a dope episode. As Tox Kazim say, it was one crazy-ass episode. I definitely wasn't expecting the little twist at the end. That was a little trippy. But overall, I think this was an excellent episode. And I think the end is the only part I had a little problem with, although it's not that big of a deal and that big of a problem. But overall, this whole episode was on point. It was dope. Excellent. And, man, I can't wait for next week. I wish that, I didn't have to wait a whole week to see what happens. So, man, it's been a while when I've seen the episode and I've just been like this antsy to see the next one. They left us on a cliffhanger, and, man, they did a good job. And, let's get into this episode. You say the tiger and the tranquilizer. That's the only thing that kind of got me like, really? Okay. Now, it is people that do have big cats. But what are the odds of this? And they didn't notice any of this and other things. I don't know. Anyway. Excellent episode. Kendall say, I'm trying to figure out who was shooting at Franklin, Gustavo, Leon, Avi, everybody. Basically, I'm wondering the same thing. I got a couple theories. Hopefully this week I could get to breaking down some of my little theory videos, 10-minute or less videos. These last few weeks I haven't been able to make any of those videos, and we'll see what's up. NBA fan said this was the worst episode. There was a good plot and potential chess games between the two smartest characters, Franklin and Teddy. Now all these ancillary characters are muddying the waters. I don't know, man. I think that you took that way too far as this was the worst episode. And we didn't get to see any other characters, so I don't know what's going on with that. Kendall say, yeah, Franklin and Gustavo in that cage was a trip, especially with the tiger there. Yeah, that's the thing. Definitely. So, yeah, the taxidermist story was kind of wild. Yeah, it was. Karen, thank you for going on Facebook and putting in the hashtag JMoreReviews. Don't forget, y'all can put it in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. So don't forget to go ahead. Well, Twitter doesn't put it in the same way, but I definitely appreciate it if you do. And I agree, Kendall. I hope that money's still under that house because they didn't close that door properly, and that definitely could be a mistake. What's up, Victor Scott? Checking in on Twitch. Appreciate it. Definitely. Blatant truth. The only person knew where the towers were was Dallas. Yeah. You talking about the two girls? Yeah. That's true. But they could have been followed. You never know. That doctor wasn't no joke, boy. She said she always dreamed of having somebody go down on her while they was half recovering from surgery. She had a hell of a damn dream, didn't she? Boy, her dream was wild. She had to go ahead and tickle her fancy with that dream. Straight up. Hold up. I forgot to get this thing ready. Alright, I'll get it in a little bit. Alright. Yeah, but this definitely wasn't a worst episode of the season. I think that it was really good. And I'm going to break it down. Alright. So, let's see. When it first kick off, we see that Louis and Jerome, they ain't trying to get down with Franklin and his real estate plans. And I think Franklin is learning the hard way. You really can't want more for somebody than they want for themselves. That's him and his woman's, dream. And I really can't trust her. I wouldn't be surprised if she had something to do with all of this. But, that's their dream. And they've been working on it. And he's trying to put together his little plans with real estate and this and that. And if they want to invest their money and do something differently, he can't be mad at them. Yeah, you were making plans to do it with their money, but you shouldn't have because it's their money. And if they want to blow it or do whatever they want to do or invest it in other things, that's they right. And so, yeah, Franklin was upset that they didn't see it that way. I don't know what made her think that Louis would listen to her. And she talking about maybe somebody else talking or whatever would help. I would have told her, don't even waste your time, forget it. And Franklin should have just went a little bit smaller instead of trying to put all his chips in on that deal. Now Louis is getting on my nerves a little bit with this always branching off stuff at the last minute. I mean, she should try to maybe let him know ahead of time more. And maybe they should try to work together. But at the end of the day, she wants to be the boss. She wants to go and work directly with Teddy. She wants to cut Franklin out. And yeah, you helped him in the beginning. But eventually he may have found a way because he had the connect and he had the prices and he had all the hookup. Your hookup was important, but not as important as his hookup. And so, I think that she's overlooking what she had going on and had to offer and overvaluing her place. Now, there at the beginning, Franklin needed them a lot. But now, he don't need them as much. And he's doing them more of a solid than they are for him. although they are moving majority of the weight, buying directly from him and things, I think that they should try to work together a little bit better. And if she's not, and she wants to branch off, she needs to be letting him know this stuff ahead of time so that he doesn't keep trying to get himself in these positions of thinking that they on board and then they pull out. It seems that they always changing up or pulling out on them. Speak up. You know, it doesn't matter if news is bad. Deliver the news, because when you don't deliver the news, even if it's good news, it could be bad because it could be coming at the wrong time, too late, whatever the case. So if you got news to deliver, always deliver that news on time. Don't wait. And then even if it's good news, it could be bad because you may have waited too late and maybe somebody else made another move or did something else that they may not have did had they had gotten that news on time. So we see that's what's going on between them, and they having a little power struggle or whatever the case. Then also we see that they have the meeting. Now, they were going to the little meeting spot they always go to as usual, and while they there making a little meeting or whatever, next thing you know, it's a setup. It's a jack move. And so while they there trying to make the move with Teddy and everything, you know, some different rival crew try to come and take him out. Teddy gets shot in the shoulder. It looked pretty ugly. Teddy left Gustavo ass hanging, boy. That was dirty. Franklin had to take the caddy and smash up out of there. Good thing he was rolling in that big body caddy with all that junk in the trunk. And was able to get up out of there, because had he have been, and we did see Franklin do got a 500 Benz, which was big. That was official. That was the number one car you could have in the world at the time. We saw him riding with that when he was coming from Louis Club, and that was like one of the most expensive cars, and that's what diplomats and everything was driving in. He was rolling like Coming to America up in this piece. And so, you know, Franklin had to make it up out of there. The new guy, we saw Peaches had to call off sick, which leads to my theory about who made this jack move. I think Peaches may have got kidnapped and held against his will, tortured, and caught slipping. And so they tortured him, made him call off sick. And he gave up all the information about where they make all their moves and where everybody is and how to find them. And then they probably killed Peaches. If we see Peaches next, he either tortured and dead or almost dead. And Peaches then gave up everybody. And I wouldn't be surprised if that little stash spot Franklin had with all that cash is sitting intact. I wouldn't even had Peaches know where all that much money is. That's just too much temptation. Too much temptation, man. It's the way you remove somebody from robbing you is that you don't put the temptation in the way and have them tempted to want to rob you. Don't let them see that type of stuff just sitting there. Don't give them the idea that if all I got to do is take you out and I can get this. So I think that if Peaches was kidnapped, tortured, maybe that's what could have happened. And they said that if somebody, they asked who somebody else was, where they were, and they said they called off too. So maybe all of them got kidnapped at the same time and tortured. And maybe Peaches didn't give up the info, but whoever else that other person was that got kidnapped with him did give up the info. So I wouldn't put it past them. And, you know, we'll see what happens. So it was very suspicious that whoever it was that hit them tried to hit them at all the spots that they go. and tried to take out his whole entire organization in one fatal swoop in one day. They took out his deal. They tried to take out Teddy, him, everybody. They almost took out his mom, his wife, his woman rather, Louie and Jerome. They tried to take down Leon. I mean, it was almost a clean sweep. If they'd have been professionals, they would have won. So, it is kind of interesting to see how Franklin is going to be able to come back from this, especially how this episode ended. I think what he's going to have to do is maybe tell that weirdo, I'll give you some money. And he'll probably say, well, if you had this money, why were you breaking in my house like a little crook, a little criminal? And he's only going to see a black guy and a Mexican guy. He's not going to think about they could possibly have $1 million or anything close to it. So it will be interesting to see how they get out of that situation, because that's a very weird situation to be in, to say the least. And one thing that was kind of weird to me is that when they drove off in the caddy, why was the radiator busted? It was parked where the trunk was facing. So how did the radiator get busted is what I was wondering. And regardless of how it was parked, the radiator got busted. And we see that they had to park the car, ditch the car, and they were still in the hood. If I would known I was in the hood that bad, well, yeah, they had to ditch that car, because they couldn't just drove until they got out of the hood and take the chance of what? The police pulling you over and see your car with bullet holes, and then open the trunk and find millions of dollars in the trunk of your car and Gustavo shot in the arm. That just would have been too many questions. Too many questions to answer, bringing more heat and attention that was necessary. What they should have did when they went to use the payphone is they should have called a cab or kept it moving once they saw all of those damn gang signs everywhere. They should have kept it moving, walked as fast as they could out of that neighborhood until they got to somewhere where they were a little safer. Get out of the barrio, Hans. You have to get out of the barrio, Hans, and you make it the call. Make it till you get real comfortable. Then you make it the call. You get out of the barrio, Hans. Because I don't know what they was thinking, man, but they got a little too comfortable sitting there and trying to make that call. Lady Melanie, season 5. They do have season 5 on Hulu. You mean episode 5. Episode 5 will not be on until 3 a.m. Eastern Time. They always put the episode on at 3 a.m. Eastern Time. So you got to go ahead and do that. Kendall, those two girls, those hitters Franklin worked with, usually do so by the highest bid. Franklin did take one of the girls with him last episode when he went in that building where Teddy was spying on him. Exactly. And that's my other theory, is either they did it or they had Peaches set up, because they would have known about that building. But then how would they have known about where Leon was going? Or unless they followed him or had somebody follow him. And who would have known where they were having lunch? Jerome and Louie and everybody, unless they followed them. So it's somebody that knew where to follow them and get information from. And I think that I wouldn't put it past them ladies that they would have sold them out. I mean, they have done it before, so that is a part of their MO. But I think that they really in trouble. I was surprised Franklin was trusting them as much as he was when he was in the first episode and second episode, having them around to connect, the CIA connect, and one of them was sleeping with them and bringing them around and all this stuff. Like, why are you trusting them that much? They should have barely been back in your good graces, let alone you having them involved in getting to know how your business and organization is structured and works. That's doing too much. Doing way too much. So I don't know how he could have done something like that. Kendall, you say they were shown being in some of the meetings between Franklin, Leon, Jerome, and Louis. Exactly. So I don't know about that one. Gina say, I don't trust Diamond and Dallas either. Yeah. One other thing about this episode that was dope, and of course, because I'm doing this as a first reaction, I don't have all of the pictures fully loaded into my computer. But one of the things that was interesting is that I like how when they were in the body of Hans, what you have in Dubai, man. He got the money in Dubai, man. It just shows how people with the technology back then, they didn't have a cell phone, even though Franklin should have had a cell phone. He had enough money to get that brick cell phone back then. But people didn't have cell phone. They were using pages and pay phones. And they had to try to page people, wait for them to call you back. Jerome had to deal with this dude making love on the damn phone. And so when they finally did get back to him, it was too late. Both of them were being targeted. Jerome and Franklin. Franklin and Gustavo had to run. Now, when Franklin pulled out that gun, most of them ran. Run for the border, Hans. But then them other muchachos came with the guns, and they like, oh, we don't scare from gun, man. What's in the bar, man? Show us your dirty sweatshirt, man. Show us your tidy whitey, huh? Show us your underwears, Hans. We know you black guys like a Tusaga de pants. Show us, man. What do you have in the bar, man? So Gustavo like run. Then they had to break it out. 100 miles and running, boy. And they almost got caught. They were lucky that they didn't check under that house. Because it would have been nothing they could have did, man. They would have been done under there. And so, yeah, man, they left that money under that house, which was smart. But they should have broke into the place they was up under. I would have broke into the place where we was under, used the phone, and got the hell out of there. They shouldn't have went so far with that money out of sight. I wouldn't have went so far with my money under that house. Anything could happen. And as we later saw, anything did happen. What's up with Teddy and that freaky nurse? You know, she was definitely a little freaky, wasn't she? She started playing with herself while he laying there trying to recover from surgery. She was a good-looking lady anyway. I mean, you know, Teddy might have went on ahead and did a little something if she really wanted it like that. I don't remember her in any other episodes. Was she in any other episodes? Because I don't remember her. Anyway, Teddy, man, he while he was trying to make it there, he had to go and rub some coke on that wound. Like, Let me numb the pain. A little bit extra for power. Teddy, man, I think he was bogus, though, for leaving Gustavo. He ain't even say nothing. He just got in the car and pulled the hell off. Teddy, man. But he did get popped good, so that was crazy that he even got up out of there the way he did. Yeah, her name was Parissa, or more like Punani. She went to move his car. She wasn't trying to move that car. She was trying to search that car. And when she saw that trunk, she was like, "Ay, God. Ay, Dios mío." She was really tripping right then. You say it's Franklin baby mama. Who, to set them up? I'm not sure. I wouldn't put it past him, though. But, you know, it was definitely, she did take those guns after that drive-by and put them in the purse. And she did try to pretend like she was shook up and that she was pregnant and this, that, and the other. And Louis said, you know, gonna hit up Redbone, Officer Redbone. I'm a CI. I'm a paid snitch for Officer Redbone. He said if I ever needed anything to call him. Now, Jerome checked him at the wrong time. You should have been checking him when he was in your establishment, not why you need him to get you out of a jam. You just got shot at, and you need his help right now. Now, he said, don't nobody shoot at me. You know why? Because I'm the police. Calling the police. Anyway, all right, let's get ready to, I'm going to give it my rating. All right, let's see. It's time to give it my Mosco rating. I remembered. All right, it's 4 simple categories, 25 points for each category, which adds up to 100. Okay, so the first one, visuals and cinematography, it was very good. They showed a lot of different locations in this episode. Nothing really flashy, but it did seem authentic to the site. They were in the barrio. They was in the locations to make the drop. The place they were making the restaurant or whatever, and they got shot up with Louis and them was on point. Everything was good. The cameras they use, it still is good, top-notch cameras. It looked like it's from the 80s almost. So a little bit better than the 80s, but you know, we also saw the home where Teddy went with the nurse and different things. I mean, nothing really too fancy. Avi, he actually did get the missile launchers. I didn't think he was going to do that. And he actually brought the missile launchers. They should have put one of them rockets together and blew them dudes up that tried to come shooting at him. But anyway, I would give the visuals and cinematography a 25. It was perfect for, well, I give it a 20. It was perfect for this type of show. But, I mean, it's always could do a few more locations and things, but it was perfect for this episode and the storyline. Storyline and plot was almost perfect, although I will deduct a little bit for having the tiger
They had Joe Exotic say, "Hey, don't break into my house there, man. What y'all doing in my house there, big black man? I'm gonna stuff you. I'm gonna stuff you and mount you on my wall. I'm Joe Exotic. I got a little tiger. I'm gonna feed you to the tigers. This Joe Exotic." So I'm gonna give it a 20. Because it was good and perfect until Joe Exotic came around. And I thought, man, what is the odds of this one? Now, it does make good TV, but I didn't think it was that realistic and accurate. So, anyway. Special effects, costume, and makeup definitely was good. Everything was authentic. Jam and Jerome been rocking the little Versace outfit. Everybody looked authentic to the time period and everything. We even saw Franklin got the new Benz back in the day, and everything was pretty good. I liked it. It was nothing wrong. The special effects with Teddy, it looked on point, like he really got shot good. It really wasn't too many special effects. But I'll give it a 20. Entertainment and fun factor. I really enjoyed this episode. I'm really looking forward to seeing the next episode. Overall, I really had a good time watching this episode, and I give it a 25, which brings it to a total MoSCO of 85 or a 8.5 on the MoSCO scale. You can round it up to a 0.5, which would make it a 9 or a 90, or round it down to a 8 or a 80. Any of those, I can see. I have it at an 85, and I think that it was a very good episode. I really enjoyed it. What do you all think about that? Miss T said he got the Jerry curl on Juicy. He gonna stuff you, run. Hey, Uso. He gonna stuff you, man. Run, man. Run. Yeah, man. That little bottom lip started getting low. Gina, you got an 85 as well, definitely. Kendall, I'm glad you brought this up. I almost forgot about, actually I did forget about it, so I'm glad you brought it up. You said, what about that diner scene? Sissy talking too much, and what did she do with that pen that Ruben gave her? Exactly. First of all, who the hell is Ruben? They calling me Ruben. Hey, look at Sissy. I know you don't know it's me, okay? You don't know it's me, but here, Teddy one man, okay? The CIA, they have a new man coming to do it for Teddy. You have to give me what is your son doing with his organization, and we put it together, and we have to take it down. You pull the pen down, and you pull it in. Hey, look, we move it fast. But if you want to move it slow, we move it slow. She's an idiot. She's an idiot. She talking about Alton went about it wrong. You going about it worse. You're going to take a recording device and set your son up in order to get Teddy killed. If that's the case and you want Teddy dead so bad, why don't you just pull the trigger yourself? Because what you doing now, you about to take everybody down. She's about to ruin everything. And I wouldn't be surprised if Wooben is not having something to do with the organization being attacked. I would not be surprised. I would not. Because he's doing too much, asking for so much, and she needs to stop trying to take matters into her hand, trying to have this man help her take down Teddy. If that's the case, do it yourself or talk to Franklin and let him know how you feel. Yeah, he probably would say, don't do it. Well, then don't do it. I mean, what is she doing is just ridiculous. And I think that's a major move. How many of you all think that Sissy is doing something worse than what Alton did? At least Alton wasn't putting out his son's business out there like she about to do with the recording device. Put a 1C because Sissy is doing worse than Alton. Put a 2C if you think she not doing worse than Alton. I think that Sissy is doing worse than Alton. I would put a 1C myself because she's about to take down everybody. And her dumb ass would be locked up just like everybody else too. Miss T, that was a good point when the lady was sitting there ready to help Teddy. She put on the gloves and said, could you imagine getting the HIV with all of the fun? None of the fun and all of the prolly. I'm going to put on the glove for you, Teddy. She left to go get the supplies. She threw salt in the wound, boy. She was not playing with Teddy, right? Yeah, bang, keep you awake, Teddy. Ah! Teddy had some good acting right there because it looked like he really was hurt and going through a lot. So, I definitely could vibe with the acting that he was doing right there because it looked like he was really in pain and going through a lot. Miss T, Sissy can't trust him. Who is he? I know, right? Who is Ruben? Ruben Carter, NBA fan with the 1C. Annette with the 1C. Miss T says Sissy gonna get them all killed. 1C. Eric Iverson, 1C. PJ Stewart, Gina, Kendall. There's nobody that's saying, what's up, Moochie? Yeah, but she already got the ball rolling. And he said, okay, here, you take the pen and you do what you want with it. Hey, I'm about to shove it up your nose in this mother. The pen may have a GPS. I don't think it has that back then. Now, today, I wouldn't put it past him. But back then, I don't know. So, you know, another 1C. So, yeah, man. I definitely think that she doing too much and that she's looking to bring down everybody in the hopes of getting revenge on Teddy. That's why they say revenge is always a problem, because your judgment, you never think clearly when you got it by revenge, and you normally make more problems than it's worth, which is surprising that they showing Teddy is not thinking about, not Teddy, Franklin is not guided by revenge, because in the end he knows Alton put himself in that position. He should have never did that. He should have never said that, never did that, never put himself in the crosshairs of the CIA. That was a horrible, horrible move to do. So, definitely was a problem for him. You gotta give me some water. Hold on. A little gin. Bottle of goodness. That's the gin I drink. Somebody was suggesting, talking about, maybe I should do a drinking game or a drinking stream. Anytime somebody send a super chat or something, take a shot. Say, man, people better have me have alcohol poisoning up in here. But hey, gonna stuff you. Anyway. Savannah, you like that gin? Definitely. So yeah. So man, what would y'all think about Moochie? I know, right? Had me dead on the air. I'll probably finally go viral and had a success I've been trying to make. He dead. Watch this video. What would you all rate this episode? What do you all think about it? Miss T, you say Leon got smart overnight. I know, right? He over here quoting Malcolm X. He done turned to the old Malcolm Farrakhan up in this piece. Up here talking about some stuff. He like, man, spell it. Man, you spell it. All I'm saying is, man, we need to unify, you know what I'm saying, and get it together, man. It's the CON. Spiracy. Yeah, spiracy, man. So, definitely, Leon better wise up. I like how when he went to Avi and told her we don't need those damn bazookas, he said, man, what this look like? Ain't no damn receipts. This ain't no return to sender. So, yeah, you about to buy these. Or else that's your ass, boy. Kendall give it an 8.5. Cleves, 8 out of 10. Trey, 9. Loved it, no complaints. Eric Iverson, an 8. Miss T, an 8. NBA fan gave it a 5.5 out of 10. You don't like the show. You need to stick to the NBA, maybe. You gave it a half, a 5. That means this is like one of the worst things you done seen, damn near. Now, one of the things that I think was kind of corny is when they showed them in the tiger cage. Now, when the dude shot him with the tranquilizers, I was like, okay, dude came with the trank gun. But then to see that they were in this tiger cage, this old man then drug both of these dudes and put them in the tiger cage, I said, man, really? Really? Like, that was doing a lot. If he would have tried to do something else, maybe, I don't know. But tiger cage, I mean, that was kind of corny. I'm not even gonna say it wasn't. And if they had a tiger cage there, they didn't smell that animal anywhere around the house. They didn't see any signs of a big cat anywhere around. I know they were in a hurry. It did make for good TV, but if you think about it, you like, come on, man. Really? It would have, I thought what was going to happen was they went in one of those gang members' house. That's what I thought was going to be the case. Because, I mean, they were in their neighborhood. I thought they were jumping right out of the frying pan into the fire. In a way, that is what happened. But they jumped in with a tiger and not with some more gang members. If they'd have jumped in and it was gang members, then I would have thought, oh, snap. Damn. That would have been dope. But the tiger in the hood, I know, right? That was a lot. So, you know, we'll see how it all turns out. So, how many of y'all are interested in seeing the next episode and can't wait to see what happens with them? I mean, we know Franklin is going to survive that tiger cage. But is Uso? I'm not sure. How many of you all think that Uso will survive the tiger cage? Put a 1T for tiger if Uso will survive. Put a 2T if you think he may not survive and make it. And that tiger may smell blood, because he is bleeding. Or put a 3T if you think that they, well, I mean, I guess if you say Uso survive, that means they both survive, because we know Franklin is not about to get ate up on the 5th episode by a tiger. So, is Uso going to survive this tiger? Put a 1T if you think he going to survive. Put a 2T if you think he not going to survive. You know, Eric say it's a 1, he'll survive. Miss T, Gina, Inga. Okay. So, all of you think that he gonna survive this tiger. Montana Max said, if John Singleton was alive, that tiger wouldn't have been in it. That's a good point. How many of you all think if John Singleton was alive, the tiger would not have been in the episode? Put a 1J. If John Singleton was alive, the tiger wouldn't have been in. Put a 2J if the tiger could have still been in if he was alive. Miss T say the old man will die by the tiger. I know, right? That's the type of thing that would probably happen. That's typical TV. So everybody think Uso may live. Kendall said, I don't know. Uso may be the sacrifice in order for Franklin to live. Okay. All right. I'm kind of confused on this one. Is Uso going to live or not? I don't know. I mean, his character really has been reduced to really nothing. So, really don't need him anymore the way that they've written his character. So, it was 1J. If John Singleton was alive, they would not have used the tiger. A 2J, if he was alive, they would, possibly. And it looks like damn near every single person thinks if he was alive, they wouldn't have used it. Wow. Nobody. Tressa says, also story not complete. I'm not sure. Eric Iverson, I appreciate the super chat. You say, is the patient the nurse said has HIV as Peaches? Wait, what? Is the patient the nurse said has HIV as Peaches? What? I don't know, man. Did the nurse say Peaches has HIV? No. She said a nurse caught HIV from a patient, helping a patient. And she said, could you imagine catching HIV and having none of the fun? Basically, not even having sex and still catching it. Okay. Miss T said he gonna live without an arm or leg. He can't clap no more. He just clapped and just... Ill Woods, I don't know. He an OG since day one, but he's been insignificant as late. Exactly. He been an OG since day one. That's what's got me confused. But in the first beginning, he was like a main character. And now, he's none but the bag man. Montana Max, could you imagine a tiger and Boys in the Hood up in the Poetic Justice? I know, that is a reach. That is a reach. Joe Exotic was not in the hood. Joe Exotic is not in the hood. I was in Oklahoma. Joe Exotic was in Oklahoma. Okay? Joe Exotic. I had a tiger, and the tiger ate a black man. Inga say, I don't want Oso to die. Yeah, I don't want him to die either. But being, thinking about it independently, his character has been insignificant as of late, and is not really bringing anything to the show, adding to, and if he was gone, it wouldn't take away right now. It's really not even about Gustavo anymore. And so they may find this as a weird way to get him off the show, which would be messed up. So we'll see. I know he don't want to get off the show and miss out on them nice checks he was getting. But who knows? It may be the case. He was getting good checks. I wouldn't want to be off the show either. So we'll see what happens. All right. Make sure y'all put the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments so that you all could get entered into the raffle. Right now we only got 18 people, and what I'm giving away is a 1-week membership into Discord. So you get to be in Discord for 1 week free trial. If you are a Discord member already and you win, then you can get a coffee mug. So with that being said, everybody can get something. Right now we got 18 entries. So definitely go ahead and put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. And a member of the Discord, you get a chance to talk with me and other members. Get to see a lot of stories that we share, behind the scenes info. And I definitely suggest you take advantage of this opportunity and talk with people and have a good time. If you sit there and let that week go by, you definitely are missing out on a good experience. And also every Saturday night at midnight, we watch and talk about the new episode of Power in Discord. And so it's a lot of other things that we do. Last night we was playing trivia, and it was just a lot of fun talking and hanging out with everybody and things. So you definitely want to take advantage. Don't just sit there and let the time go by, because you will miss out. So put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Come on through. Get that free 1-week membership in the Discord. Hang out with everybody. You get to talk with me. Message. We get to, talk about different theories, shows, behind the scenes things. And, it's really good if you use it and take advantage. I was telling people about some new things that I might be bringing to the YouTube channel pretty soon that I think will be really good and beneficial for people. So we'll see how it goes. Everybody, definitely take advantage of that opportunity. All right. Let's see. As of now, we got 24 entries, and we have about 75 people right now watching live. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Definitely hit the JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments so that you can get that free Discord membership. And if you already are a Discord member, you get a free coffee mug. So definitely come on through and check it out. If you all are wondering about what happened to certain people, where they went, why you don't see them anymore, all of these type of questions, this is where you could talk and get the answers that you would like to know. Because some people keep saying certain things, and it just, if you really wanted to know, this is the place to know. Otherwise, you don't need to keep saying it because you don't really want to know. So, check it out, and you will learn a lot more information than you would realize if you use it properly. Some people come and, I don't know, they don't use it properly, unfortunately. So, definitely come through, take advantage, get to know everybody, and if you do, I'm sure you'll enjoy and want to stay. So, let's get ready to make this happen. We got 27 people with the Hey Jay Moore reviews. Jocelyn, hey Jay, I got my cup today. I will take picture tomorrow. Hey, I'm glad you got it. Surprise. You probably thought it wasn't coming, didn't you? See? That right there lets you know I'm a man of my word. I always deliver. Just like the Sun-Times and the Tribune. Always deliver on time. There you go. Miss Jocelyn, you thought I forgot, didn't you? You thought it wasn't coming, didn't you? It's okay. I understand. There's so many people in the world that say they do stuff and don't. So I get it. But I'm a man of integrity. And I believe in that. So I always do what I say I will. And if I can't do something, I say I can't. And if I'm not sure, I say I'm not sure. That's how I am. So, definitely everybody put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Come on through. And you get the chance to talk with everybody, learn about all kind of things that's happened behind the scenes. Some people wonder where somebody went or why they used to be around and you don't see them no more, or different things. Well, that's the place to go to find those answers out. You say, no, never thought that. The mail is slow. COVID. Okay. All right. Definitely. All right, y'all. One journey you going. See, you ain't putting in the hashtag JMoreReviews. You don't even want the free Discord membership. Look at you, One Journey. What happened to you? You wanted to be joining. Now you don't even want the free membership. You hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings. All right. Let's get ready. Let me get one more entry. One more entry before we go. Let's get to at least an even 30. One more entry. And then we're going to press the draw. Don't forget to put it on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Definitely appreciate it. And we are going to talk about this episode in Discord tonight. So you definitely going to hear some good conversation about it. You may want to join and get in there so that you can talk about this tonight. All right, Miss Jocelyn and BB came through with the last membership. The last entries. So let's make this happen. Let's hit the draw. Brother Ray, there you go. You got your cup. You got your cup, man. Ray, are you still here? Don't tell me Ray fell asleep, man. He was just talking about how he didn't win his cup and his mom won. Now you won, Ray. What's up, man? You still here with us, or did you go to sleep? Brother Ray. The Ray gun. Where you at, man? Ray. Let's see. It look like Ray may not be here with us, man. The times that Ray win, he falls asleep. All right. Let's get ready to move on. I'm going to give you about another 40, 50 seconds. I'm looking at this timer. And then after that, we gone, man. Ray, you better hurry up and get here. If you ain't put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS, you better hurry up and get some entries in, because it look like we going to draw again. All right. Look like Ray's not here. All right. BB said he'll win again. That means go. Let's go. Damn, Ray. Victor Scott. That's what's up, Victor Scott. Also a new member to the channel. Victor Scott still here with us. He just put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Just type here just to verify you still here, so that people don't think any favoritism is taking place. And there we go. Victor Scott is still here, and you can give me your info on Discord, and I will send you a cup, coffee mug from the channel, man. I appreciate you for coming through and supporting the channel and the videos. And every time you sip on a little bit of oil, you can remember the laughs over here and the good videos, man. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody for coming in. You said that I put you in there. No, you got to put yourself in there. You have to type hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments. That's how you get in there. You got to do it yourself. Yep. So, no problem, man. I appreciate it. And just so people know, you have to enter yourself in, just like how Brown Pretty typed in hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Just like I got hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS at the bottom of the screen. That is how you enter in to win. That's all you got to do. So in the future, if you want to get entered into the giveaways, that's all you have to do. All right, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. I appreciate everybody. Okay, if you did that, then you were entered. You were in there. If you did that. All right. Everybody, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. You all take care. Have a good night. Thank you, Lady Melanie. Everybody, check out my interview I did with the owner of Hayes Talent Company, Talent Agency, Michelle Hayes. If you're interested in possibly getting into acting or the movie business, check it out. It's a lot of good information in there, and we may be working on something in the future real soon. I told people in Discord about the idea, so we kind of fine-tuning it, and we'll see what happens. So anyway, I'll see y'all on the next video. All the members, I'll see y'all tomorrow on my live for members only, and everybody else, I'll see y'all Friday. Everybody have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And I'm out of here. Deuces.
It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'